So there's some energy I've been trying to sort out since yesterday because I started a video while I was cooking, and I started really talking about some things in my life and interactions with specific feminine energy that I dealt with in my developmental stage of high school and shit, and how that affected my relationships in high school. And then I was like, I don't know if I'm going to post this right away because I don't know why I'm sharing this. I don't get it. But now the messages I just got while I was winding down from work are making more sense. So throughout today, I've heard multiple things. One thing, somebody legitimately was asking for help, just asking for help in general. And what I feel right now is happening to the collective, feminine or masculine energy, is we're dealing with our inner mother, but at the same time, how that inner mother reacts to our inner child. So there's been a lot of energy coming up in me specifically where I feel more protective of children in general, even if it's just while I'm at work, children, teenagers, just developmental stuff. Been feeling more also spiteful towards people who are blatantly ignorant about how a lot of children have set boundaries for themselves in terms of who and what they're not going to listen to, and then some people get really egotistical that children need to listen to them when they don't. And I mean children I honestly yeah, no, that's it. Children don't need to listen to you unless you're their parent. So they're a separate entity to themselves. You know what I'm saying? That excludes law enforcement, you know. But the thing is that our inner child is under our own control, and it's now being processed in a healthier way for a collective of people where the mother energy that we're feeling is kind of mad. The stories I was telling myself yesterday that I was recapping were me being mad and me being also protective in that same sense. A lot of videos I've been picking up online and resonating with are about mothering energy and rage and like for ourselves, the mother in ourselves is angry at possibly how we've been treating ourselves, or how others have treated us, and is kind of mourning, but it's still you, right? I just had a moment where or a wave over myself where I started thinking about all the shit I actually went through or had to endure while I was in developmental stage or while I was a kid, and having more empathy for myself and really just sitting there with my emotions, and if I felt sad, just allowing myself to feel those emotions, but also allowing myself to feel the anger, because I'm an adult now and I still want to be true to that part of myself. What I consult with my inner child a lot, where I'm are we happy with this? Is this what we asked for? If it's not, how can we achieve that? And I think within my own experience that's the easiest way to authenticity, is really consulting with the parts of you that are deeply wounded. But it can be scary and it can be a lot. It can be intense depending on what we've experienced. Today specifically, I called my sister when I got home because I had to rant about work, because it's just there's certain people that I just project onto me, and I know it's just a projection, and it's not something that's outward or I have reasonable understanding for. I just feel the projection. I'm just I feel you're trying to, this is how you perceive me, and the way that you're treating me right now is reflecting how you perceive me. And that comes from trauma. Like, it's hyper focusing on certain things, but also at the same time, I'm usually not wrong. It's mixed with my intuition. It's a protection thing. And I don't think a lot of people understand, like, people who, like, seem normal but have experienced intense trauma, even at, like, at a child level. So, like, belligerently being hostile towards, like, let's say, like, an 18-year-old and telling them what to do, like you're their parent, isn't always going to get the point across. It's not going to create a boundary of respect. Because they're a human being, too, like, and honestly, like, a lot of the youth, in the last decade, really understand that they have autonomy and they can have boundaries. But a lot of us weren't taught that. Like, I respect that. Because I was always treated a certain way when I was a teenager, especially living in a large city. So I don't want to be the one to talk to anybody like that, you know? Like, I have authority over you. Unless you break the rules that I have to uphold, like, but I'm getting paid here to do such and such and such and such. So if you do what you ain't supposed to do, then you know you're going to hear it from me. But you shouldn't have to hear it from me or hear hostility when it wasn't prompted. Like, it's just being foreshadowed to you. Like, you didn't do nothing. Don't speak to people like that. Also, don't make me do your job if you're just gonna sit there and be like, I'm here too, and then I do your job. So that's me, like, dealing with my inner child shit, too, because I think sometimes I feel undermined. Like, people really try to make it out like I'm not an adult. This is something my sister also has a problem with. And it's because of many factors. It's because of the way I look. It's because of how old people think I fucking am. It's because of my voice. Like, anything. My race. That I'm female. Anything. Do I feel the projections? Yes. I try not to perceive people until, like, I guess I perceive people within, like, the energy that they give off me. So that's how I perceive you. I ain't taking anything at face value. Hi, you can't really go up and tell everybody that, though. Like, hi, I talk to God, and God will tell me whether or not you're an asshole. So you don't worry. Just don't be an asshole. But no, I'm not going to say that. But that's reasonably what it is, like. Hello? What is that? Oh, you know what? I forgot I was heating up pasta, and I'm like, what the fuck is that noise? I'm so happy I got that on tape. Hello? Alright, I get some pasta. Okay, so, I don't fucking know. This is I don't know. I heard something that I lost it. The tower, the emperor at the bottom of the deck. We don't succumb. Ooh, still hiding that lamb. Okay, what the hell is this? King of Cups. What's up with the King of Cups? Is this a love thing or 8 of Cups? Someone's emotionally walking away from something. I think to come towards the Queen of Cups, the King of Cups. Maybe 2 counterparts. I meant to say King of Cups, but I said Queen, so. 6 of Wands, so victory. Getting to the top of this pinnacle. Getting to the top of, like, give me what I came for, give me. gimme. That's the Fool. Somebody's moving towards a new beginning to someone else. They're making the Fool's jump towards each other. someone has this. The Fool here is the King of Cups. Like, they've just been sitting in this emotion for so long. Yes, the same hair too for a long time, because when his hair went from short, I'm saying him because it's the king, but short to long. Now he's a wizard with all his stuff here. Like, that's the same character. And then we have the Six of Cups with the Eight of Cups with the same figure. From short to long. Had to cut out all this stuff and move away from this emotionally turbulent water to get to the top of this cliff and then meet each other. They're gonna make a jump over to your cliff? Wow. I just heard Sea Cliff, which is where my parents are from. That's Long Island. That's interesting. This is the tower. Why is this the tower? I guess it's like it's breaking down. They left this castle. They ran away. Now they're meeting each other on the cliff. There's something that's, wow, that's a lot of people. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's usually only 2 people falling from the tower, but here there's 6. So it's like a really large group that was. It's also like they had a lot of control over things, but the Divine took this apart. I'm hearing the Governt. Hopefully I spelled that right. Yeah. Page of Cups towards the King of Cups. We gotta sort this out, is what I'm hearing. I don't know. I think this depiction of, or someone here also has like, this is another, oh, this is a December person. In the middle of this. Well, yeah, something was emotionally left behind. Oh, the Eight of Cups is leaving, yeah. So this is that emotionally immature person that I was talking about in another reading from a couple days ago. Someone's leaving this behind, like, and moving towards someone who is more stable within, like, how they feel, and they have a lot of emotions about how they feel. So this could be a split for 2 people to come in the union, which is a collective thing right now. It may be collective because this is what we're witnessing this happen too. Like, not because it's like really like, if you don't resonate with this happening in your life, this is something that's collectively happening that is important. Okay, thank you, Spirit. There's gonna be information given about this. Like, there's gonna be a message. The person that is jumping over the cliff is about to send a message, like, very fast, like within hours to days, because it's the Knight of Swords is, in terms of like time, energy, is very fast. I mean, it might have already happened when you're watching this. Like, you already know what I'm talking about, or it's gonna happen soon. There are people trying to hold this person back. The person that's trying to send the message, like, this is a physical message. I'm hearing it's not mental, it's a physical message. There's someone who's like loyal to this person that's about to make this jump that is trying to hold them back, but it's not gonna work. Because typically the Fool, the dog, is jumping with the person. This dog is holding this person back. There's anxiety involved, but it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. This is also why you need to turn to your inner child, because our inner child really knew how to say no. Yeah. I'm hearing that's who you need to be asking for help. Yeah. You need to look at what you already have inside of you because we said no. You remember when we said no? Remember how we said no? And if that is not something you ever got to do as a child without getting an ass whooping is what I'm hearing, it's time to learn how to do it now. Like, that's why you're mad. That's why the mother inside of you is mad. Like, you beat my baby? You hit my baby? You yelled at her? Him? You yelled at him like that? Mine? Mine's? That's mine's now. It's not yours no more. You're not my parent no more. I'm the parent of myself. You yelled at mine's?